Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to episode 9 of the Audioprism show. I am here this month to dive into more summer tunes. I'm really excited about some of the new music, as I'm always excited about new music. Boy, some really great new music this time around, including something from Kool and the gang. Yes, guys, still on the scene, still releasing new stuff, and we're going to enjoy that very, very soon. We're going to get our comedy fix with Miss Jessica. It's all good Williams, and tonight I'd love to introduce you guys to the entertainment chefs, Herb and Donna Mesa, and we'll also be doing a sneak preview of one of next month's featured musical guests, which is a band called Letters to Alan. And we have so much to go through, so I'm going to go ahead and start now by saying, middle of summer, guys, time to start thinking about those fall and winter party bookings. Make sure you check out my website, www.audioprisment.com, where you can find out everything that I do and provide, including stuff for your next corporate gig. If you need some game shows, we've also got, wedding season is booking up fast, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want amazing wedding service, come check us out for that. And also, speaking of weddings, there's a book that I'm going to be featured in as one of 18 DJ entertainers. It's going to be released on Amazon. It's called Remarkable Receptions, Conversations with Top Wedding Professionals. And that will be out on Amazon probably in the next month or two. And I will definitely have a link to that on my website soon. All sales from the proceeds of that book go to benefit lemonadeday.org, which is an organization that is really, really wonderful nonprofit that teaches about entrepreneurship, which we all know in this day and age, no matter, even if you're working for another company, you're still working for yourself. So learning those core values of entrepreneurship and how to handle yourself as a business is really important, especially in those younger years. Let's talk tunes, guys. We're going to go off the charts first with some new music. All right, summer jam time. So two of Colombia's biggest artists have finally gotten together for a collaboration. Carlos Vives and Shakira have a new song out called La Bicicleta, if I'm saying that right. And it's, the bicycle, and it's a beautiful, upbeat, summery, fun tune. It's got a bit of infusion of reggaeton and pop, and also vallenato, which is a type of folk music. So all of those elements are woven together into a tune about bicycles and love, and definitely something you can add to help finish out your summer on such a wonderful high note. And we are going to go ahead and check out La Bicicleta with Carlos Vives and Shakira.
Heridas del pasado. No voy a perder. Yo no quiero ser un tipo de otro lado.
A tu manera es complicado. En una bici que te lleve a todos lados.
Un vallenato desesperado. Una cartica que yo guardo donde te escribí. Que te sueñe que te quiero tanto. Hace rato está mi corazón latiendo por ti, la que yo guardo donde te escribí, que te sueñe que te quiero tanto, que hace rato está mi corazón latiendo por ti,
All right, guys, if, whenever in doubt on pronunciation, always ask people that know. So it's La Bicicleta. Ha! Got that down. I took French in high school, I'm not going to lie, which has turned out to be utterly useless in my adult life. But that's okay, guys. Take Spanish. Just take Spanish. All right, our next one, I told you guys a little bit about this earlier, is a brand new offering from Kool and the gang, guys. Yes, you heard me, Kool and the gang. They originally formed in 1964. They were called the Jazzy X, and they were based in Jersey City, New Jersey. And they've been in this industry over 50 years. They have been in this industry, entertaining us with some of the best funk tunes that we still party to this day. Main members over the years included brothers Robert Kool Bell, also known as Muhammad Bayan. He played the bass. Ronald Bell, Khalis Bayan on tenor saxophone. Lead vocalist James J.T. Taylor, George Brown on drums. We got Larry Gittins on trumpet, Dennis Thomas on alto saxophone, Clady's Charles Smith on guitar, and Rick Westfield on keyboard. This is their new song, Sexy, and if you love the summer step kind of jam, definitely add this to your playlist, and you should anyway, because it's Kool in the Gang.
You got me staring, and I can't help it, 'cause your body's so amazing. So amazing. Has anybody ever treated you special like an occasion? An occasion. Oh. Every single time it gets me, you're always looking sexy. 'Cause if I lose you wherever you go, it's like you never leave home without it. There ain't no doubt about it, but I'm sure it's news you already know. Oh, baby, where did you get your sexy? Was hoping you could connect me. We ain't friends yet, but let's be, oh yeah, so sexy, sexy. And tell me who you're using, 'cause they know just what they're doing. Baby, where did you get your sexy? Oh yeah, so sexy, sexy. Oh, so sexy, sexy. Ooh, you're so sexy. So sexy, sexy. Ooh, you're so sexy.
And of course, as always, guys, you can find links to these songs and to their websites in the description below. All right, it is time to go back and explore some classics. We're going into Resurrection. All right, so for Resurrection, it just so happened to work out that I actually have two tunes from 1992. My first tune is one that you'll hear in a lot of different, types of pop, rock sort of settings, and a lot on karaoke nights. It is the Four Non-Blondes, What's Up, also known as What's Going On. This is from their 1992 debut album, Bigger, Better, Faster, More. And What's Up is never actually said in the lyrics. They chose that as the title so it wouldn't get confused with Marvin Gaye's What's Going On. This was the first top 40 hit by an openly lesbian girl group. There were all four of them. Were there. Linda Perry, the group's lead singer and primary songwriter, in 2001 produced Pink's album Misunderstood and co-wrote many of the songs, and she also wrote the hit Beautiful for Christina Aguilera. We're going to go back a little bit in time to Four Non-Blondes, What's Up?
Trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man, for whatever that means. Into a crisis times when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out. What's in my head, and I am feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning.
So guys, it goes on, it swells, and it becomes great, but that's Four Non-Blondes, What's Up? Okay, so my second hit from 1992, and I'm never ever going to get political on this show, guys, because that is not what this show is about. It is about entertainment and music and spreading love and trying to bring together communities. I think the key phrase of trying to be part of the solution and not part of the problem. However, their music is a powerful, powerful discourse, especially when it comes to social matters. And the next song I really wanted to bring up, especially in light of a lot of recent social developments here in America, is In Vogue's Free Your Mind. This is from their 1992 album, Funky Divas, a very, very powerful empowerment song. They actually released this song in response to the Rodney King beatings in L.A., and really trying to push for that equality. And if you don't know what that is, go back, check it out, Rodney King, L.A., educate yourself, get a little bit of history. The chorus line from this song actually comes from a George Clinton funkadelic song called Free Your Mind and Your Butt Will Follow. Your derriere will follow. Although it uses, a little bit more, think donkey. But they gave him permission to use that. The song opens with the lines, "Prejudice, want a song about it? Here you go." And that actually came from the TV series In Living Color and is spoken by David Alan Grier's character Kellen Tubbs. The video for Free Your Mind swept the floor at the 1993 MTV Music Video Awards. It won for Best Choreography, Best Dance Video, Best R&B Video. Also nominated for Video of the Year, Best Group Video, Viewer's Choice Award, Best Direction, and Best Cinematography. So even though I'm not showing the video on the show, there is a link to it in the description below. It is an amazing video. But really listen to the message of the song as well, guys. This is Free Your Mind by In Vogue.
Prejudice. Wrote a song about it? Like to hear it? Here it go.
Free your mind.
And it just keeps going on and becoming more powerful and amazing. But I love, especially those last two lines you heard, free your mind, don't be shallow, guys. Really, it's so much more than skin deep for anybody. All right, guys, let's have a little laugh. It's time for An All Good Minute with Jessica, It's All Good Williams.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's good to be back. I missed you. So, what can we do today about staying positive, making your day all good? Well, I'm here to tell you, that's right, Jessica's All Good Williams, talking about the All Good Minute. Well, this month, the topic is waving at random people. Now, I know what you're thinking. How is this going to make my day good? It's usually really awkward. Think about it. You see that one person, you think, oh, that's my friend. Hey, oh. I know. That's usually what waving at random people looks like. But what I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, claim that moment. Go in with it. I'm talking, take it to the next level. The next time you decide to wave at somebody and you think it's someone that you thought you knew, but you actually don't know them, but you don't realize it until you start waving, don't get awkward. Don't take it back. Go in. Now, I know what you're thinking. That person is going to think I'm crazy. Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your girl Jessica, It's All Good Williams, and this is your All Good Moment. And I always say, if it's good with you, it's good with me. If it's not good with you, well, nobody was asking you in the first place. Thank you.
hope you enjoyed your It's All Good minute. Hopefully you noticed during that last part we had a little bit of a different closing flyer, because every third Thursday Jessica has her own show at Rocco's, her live comedy show, and you can check that out. That's Rocco's in Marietta, and there will be a link to that also in the description below, and also to her website, so you'll find the latest information on there. And this Thursday is the next Thursday of next week, which would be the day before her birthday. Anyway, guys, check it out. That's Rocco's Pub. And now, guys, it's a time for me to bring up my guests, the entertainment chefs. Now, Herb and Donna Mesa are the entertainment chefs. They have been featured on multiple television shows and continue working with major networks such as the Food Network, Cooking Channel, Bravo, CNN, and NBC. Additionally, their repertoire includes frequent interviews on radio programs and online features like this one, and personal appearances and commercials. They work with the Braves, and they do a lot of educational such, and Herb is also a personal trainer, so there's a lot of integration there between food and lifestyle and just really, really being something that teaches people things that they might not consider when you're putting food and entertainment together. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring them up here right now. Guys, here we go. This husband and wife power couple have been entertaining audience for years together with their culinary talent, contagious humor, and flair for flavor. They do public events, corporate functions, private parties at home. They have uniquely customized options available for every occasion, and they have personal meal options available for those on the go. It's quite the movement lately. I know a lot of people that do personalized meals because, face it, we just don't always have time to cook. But first and foremost, let's talk about food and entertainment. Herb, we'll start with you. How did your relationship with food lead you into entertainment?
I was a fat kid who'd like to eat a lot. And then, my mom was I'm Cuban and Puerto Rican, so my mom cooked a lot in the house. So I grew up eating a lot of food. I grew up eating a lot of fast food. I got into the restaurant business. I kind of grew in the business, and as I grew in the business, I grew in the business, and then I kind of did a transformation back in 2003 where I got tired of just the way I looked, and I was a little too overweight, and I did a transformation, and I changed my life over, and I took my knowledge of food, educated myself on exercise, and kind of incorporated into a new lifestyle. And I went from being a guy that was 240 pounds to a guy that got to as low as like 167. I competed in a couple shows, and then it kind of, my whole life took that direction where food and fitness became my life.
Excellent. And then your first, were you on radio or television first?
It was funny. I became when I was living in Richmond, Virginia, I became the local go-to guy when it came to fitness stuff. Every New Year's resolution for like 4 years, they would go, "Oh, we're doing New Year's resolutions. Let's get that fitness guy on the show," and they would have me come on the show. And I realized that I love this. I love the camera. I love the radio. And I
Can you tell?
And I wanted to make that part of my life, and it just went from there.
And then for you, Donna, because you had Dishing with Donna, which was a very successful radio show for a number of years.
It was a pioneering show, actually, for the radio community. There really wasn't any radio shows about food because you eat with your eyes. Mm-hmm. And so if you can't see it, if it's not on television, then how can that really translate to radio? So I had to get really creative, and I had awesome interviews and things like that. But what's so interesting is I was never in the food industry. Ever. I was in the radio industry. I've done radio since college. Right. That's what I did. And this opportunity came at the station I was working at the time for a paid programming slot. And they said, here, you have experience in being on air and in radio. We need somebody to fill the slot temporarily because they didn't have anybody there at the moment. And I said, well, what do you want me to talk about? And they said, well, what are you good at? What can you talk about? I'm like, so many things. What can I possibly talk about?
She could just talk about anything. Let's just say that. Talk about anything.
But what was so funny is I would always come to the radio station with food because I was always experimenting at home because I was a passionate hobbyist of cooking. It was just what I did on the side at home. It made me happy. And I would pass out recipe cards to everybody at our staff meetings. I actually did. And I got the nickname Dishy, like Dishy with Donna. Donna's dishing out stuff. And then so the producer goes, well, can you do food on the radio? I go, I don't know. Can we? And we gave it a whirl, and it took off for 5.5 years, and Food Network got involved, and it was just a blessing. It was awesome. And I met this guy through it.
Yes.
Yeah. So
it was her destiny.
Yeah.
True, because now we're married. We have a kid, and here we are.
Doing it together now.
Yes.
Yeah, we kind of just molded and blended it.
Yeah.
You're so cute. Our strengths.
It's a go team kind of moment here.
Yeah.
So what are some of the techniques or skills that you feel like you've added? Well, we'll start with this one. Throughout your exploration, are there things that obviously you went through a big change in your cooking because you went from, a lot of stuff that wasn't good for you to a lot of stuff that was good for you. But what would be, some of the best techniques or tricks that you've learned as far as preparing food, either prepping it in advance or prepping it on site?
One thing that I'd like to tell people, you need a good set of knives.
I knew you were going to say
that. All right, because that's your go-to. Good set of knives, good set of pans.
Yes.
Goes from there. And when it comes to like cooking and eating, I don't like to just eliminate all types of food from people's diet because I find that when you take away food from people, you wind up binging. So I like to create meals that are... Yeah. I like to create meals that are just as real to real food, but I just use the best quality ingredients that I can get and just put a little extra love and care into it. So I focus on the flavor of things using more herbs than oils. I still love using butter, but I'll make sure that I'm using like real grass-fed organic butter. I'm using a very good quality olive oil. And I love cooking meat. I love cooking all that stuff. So I don't take anything out of what I eat. And everything to me is more in moderation. Learning how to portion control. And when it comes to cooking and prepping, what most people go in the kitchen, that would be her.
I know what he's about to say.
I know, of course you know. You've been married to me for a long time. When most people go in the kitchen and they start to do stuff, they are focusing on one meal and one meal only. When I go in the kitchen, I'm not focusing on that meal. I'm focusing on 3 things at the same time, and that comes from a restaurant experience.
Right.
I'm doing our mise en place. So what I like to do is I like to prep everything. So I prep everything. I get all my vegetables cut. I get all my proteins cut. So when I start to cook, things just fall into place. So where a normal person in 3 hours makes one meal, me in 3 hours, that would be her.
Yeah.
But I make it to perfection
it's
and with
beautiful.
love. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
I, in 3 hours, will make 10 meals and 4 different things. Nothing goes to waste. So I make sure that I incorporate all my ingredients into everything that I do so nothing goes to waste.
Well, since you come at it from more of a hobbyist perspective,
Yeah,
then how do you feel like your cooking has changed or evolved since you started looking at it from a...
I just don't let her cook anymore.
Yeah.
That's true, actually, by the way. Because he just takes over. He's so dominant in the kitchen. But no, I learned so much through my Dishing with Donna show back then because I was with chefs constantly having to interview chefs, constantly going into their restaurants, going into the back kitchens and doing all sorts of stuff, and I had to learn knife skills. I had to learn like the tricks of the trade. You can't audition for anything on Food Network if you don't know how to score an onion properly.
Oh,
yeah. They won't even like.
That's
take
a basic skill. You got to know how to cut an onion.
So I've always
we'll come back and do that. We'll come back. I already got our next segment. I was telling her when I came in, I was like, we really need to come out here, and I'll bring out a couple little portable stoves, and we do like a quick cooking demo, and I'll show you how to make a dish.
We'll wait till the winter time, and it's a little bit cooler in the
right, yeah,
It's
and
hot
actually
in here,
make it.
by the
I can
way.
actually make something without heating anything up. So actually come out, bring something, show you guys how to make it on the screen, and
See?
take away
You
a
know?
takeaway recipe.
We're gonna get really good at this. All right. So, what are some of the subjects you educate your customers on? I know you guys do different demonstrations and educational demonstrations about food storage, about...
That's not really what we educate them on.
Okay.
He likes to educate knife skills, how to
Okay.
prep properly,
Different recipes,
healthy
substitutions. Healthy
substitutions.
substitutions. I like my new go-to thing right now. It's cauliflower fried rice. So instead of using rice, I boiled down some cauliflower, and then I run it through the food processor.
So
and
it
I
looks
use,
like rice.
So it looks like rice,
Yeah.
and then I use that as my rice for my Chinese food. So then I do like a chicken stir-fried rice, and you get to eat this big mound of fried rice that's not really rice. It's cauliflower. And I
so
throw
then I go,
scallions,
oh, that looks
chicken.
great, honey.
It's great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You tricked me on that
We
one.
actually just did that for the Braves, and there was a woman at the Braves game that her children ate 4 servings of it. They do not eat vegetables, and they ate it because they thought it was rice. Because it really, once you add all the soy and the Thai paste and all the ingredients into it, it's what I call hiding the broccoli type scenario.
I'm happy you mentioned the Braves, actually. Let's talk about the Braves. You guys have been for the last
6
years,
seasons.
6 seasons.
The VIP entertainment chefs.
I'll let them fill in this part.
It's an awesome event. Unfortunately, Turner Field is going bye-bye, which I don't agree
they're
with.
Moving out to Covey.
Right? Don't agree with that.
No one does.
Bad decision, Atlanta. But anyway,
The only people that like that are the Braves.
Yeah. But we do a cooking show. It started off almost once a month. And,
Yeah, we're doing once a month.
And it's a VIP. It's $150 per person per ticket. You come in and we do a big cooking show for you in this big VIP suite, and then they stay in the suite. They get to hang out with us. Some of the players come up every now and then, and then they get to watch the show and have a full buffet and
And the
drinks.
stuff that we do for the demo, we send our recipes to the Braves chefs, and they cook our food for us. So whatever we
For
do the demo
all
for,
the suites
so
in the
they do,
755
so
club.
everybody gets the same food for that night. So it's pretty neat.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, actually.
And I know you guys have a lot of upcoming projects, especially as you move a little bit more away from the educational, more into the business side of it, doing more expand. But
all I can say right now, there are things to come.
Yes.
I can't really talk about stuff right now.
No, totally understand.
But can I say something? And very soon, if you just happen to be awake at 3, 4, 5
There
o'clock.
might be an
and then
infomercial with my face on it. I don't know.
And you're scrolling through and all
like
that
3 in the
paid
morning when you get home
programming
from your
is on.
party and you've been partying all night and you just turn the TV on. If you see me on the screen, don't be surprised. That's all.
Exactly.
I'm not telling you what I'm selling. But
He's got infomercials out, and he's done that before, and it's fun. And we're blessed. It's awesome.
Yeah,
absolutely. Well, I'm so happy you guys came on the show today.
We could just talk forever,
We
Vanessa.
could, absolutely. and you never know, guys. I'll be heading into season 2 of my show in November.
I'm so happy for you.
There's a lot of things to be developed. All right, so I don't technically have an unsigned band with me today, but we're going to go ahead and throw on a tune from Letters to Alan. They're a local rock band. They're going to be on the show next month, and we're going to go ahead and check out their song 4 Seasons times 5. But real quick, I just want to give you a quick rundown of the members. We have Ivan Pena on the vocals and keys, Dimitrios Hondroulis on guitar and vocals, Josh Copland for drums and vocals, and Chase Atkinson on bass. And if I butchered anybody's name, I'm really, really, really sorry.
She took French.
I took French. This is 4 Seasons times 5 by Letters to Alan. Thank you.
When the lights went out, you never needed to see me. My conscience turned selfish to heal the scars of all you did to me. You never said I was right back then or not. Today's redeeming. This time, maybe I won't close my door until you're able to hear me. 4 seasons times 5. I wanted to forget. I
Yes, guys, again, that was Letters to Alan. We're going to do a quick goodbye here. This is Ozzy. We just wanted to show you the next installment of the Urban Donna show here, which is Ozzy. And of course, thanks for joining us with Jessica. We're so happy to have you back, guys. Have a wonderful day. Again, remember, like, subscribe, all of the goodies that happen with YouTube. Share this video, pass it on. There's great information, great people, great music, of course. And I will see you guys next month with more tunes and talk.
Bye.